Welcome to today's video. I'm Ben Glass, the founder of Great Legal Marketing. I'm also a practicing personal injury and medical malpractice attorney here in Virginia. And I have as my guest today my friend John Fisher, who is a practicing medical malpractice attorney in New York. Today we're going to talk about referral fees. I'm just sort of interested in how they do it in other states and what sort of customs and what the rules are. So first of all, John, in New York, what are the rules about what lawyer refers a personal injury or a medical malpractice case to another lawyer?
Well, the number one rule is that when an attorney refers a case to me, for example, they have to assume in writing joint and equal responsibility for the case. So even though if you refer a case to me, you're not involved in the handling of the case, it has to be in writing, in full disclosure to the client, and the division of the legal fee has to be in writing and disclosed to the client. If you've done those two things, then the fact that you're not involved in handling the case is perfectly okay under New York's ethical rules. You're still entitled to the referral fee.
Yeah, and of course, it should be obvious, but every state is different. What you've described is pretty much the way it is in Virginia. And I know you've had some experiences where a lawyer probably treated you unfairly on the referral fee. We've all heard horror stories of getting screwed out of referral fees. What do you teach to lawyers, because you get to speak to a lot of lawyers both in New York and around the country, on how to protect themselves, how to have a great referral relationship, but also protect themselves?
Okay, I'll give you an example. This week I was speaking to an attorney in Baltimore, Maryland, and it was about a referral of case in Maryland. And they said to me, John, I didn't know this attorney very well, and they said, John, tell me the name of the client and their address. And I said, you and I don't know each other that well, so I'm not going to give you that information yet. First, what we need to do is agree upon the fact, get confirmation from you of the referral and the division of the fee before we do anything. So lesson number one, don't give the name, address, or phone number of your client until you get confirmation in writing from the other attorney accepting the referral as well as the division of the legal fee at the end of the case. Because if you just give out their name of the client and their information, you could get totally screwed by that. That's lesson number one.
Right.
Yeah. Lesson number two really is you should negotiate over the division of the fee. Don't simply say, okay, they're going to give me a third. I just referred this case. I'm really happy with that. The fact is, you should be negotiating over the division of the fee, because if you're sending great work to them, they wouldn't have a penny. Let's say that they make $800,000 and your cut is, say, 25%. They just earned $600,000 from you, and you deserve to get paid and recognized. So at the very onset of the relationship, if you have a really good case with great liability, damages, and insurance coverage, what I recommend is that you negotiate over the division of the fee. Rule number three here basically is, some attorneys, believe it or not, make the huge mistake of just saying, I'm happy referring at the case without any referral fee at all. I hear that all the time. I'll get a lawyer say to me, look, John, I'm happy. Here's just do a good job for the client.
To be taken care of.
Come on. You have bills to pay just like everyone else. That's not acceptable. You should never do that. That's bad business. So those are my three rules.
Well, good. And I think those rules will be generally applicable across the country. By the way, John is the author of a fantastic book called The Power of a System, How to Build the Injury Law Practice of Your Dreams. He really is a recognized expert, not just in the lawyering, but in the running of a law practice. John, thanks for being on the program today.
Thank you.
Good to talk to you.